testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, check testing. 1, 2. Check testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Kitty girl, can you please pass mommy the ukulele? Check test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Try look over there.
What's right here?
Okay. Oh yeah. Can you grab it, please? Good girl. Mahalo. Check, check. 1, 2. Mahalo.
You're welcome.
You guys gonna do it? I might cut you out after.
Oh, yeah. Can we do it after you talk?
Aye. I'll call you up for that. hiki ke ho'o. Okay. Aloha mai kākou, aloha ke aloha. Pakahi a pau loa. O wau o Mailani makaʻinaʻi, he papa ʻōlelo Hawaiʻi ke ia. Mahalo no kou hui mai ʻana no ke ia papa ʻōlelo. Aia au I da Hale I Las Vegas, ma ke ala nui o Windmill. Mai ke ia manawa hiki ka hapalua hola e 5. So e hele mai, hiki ke hele mai. Hina aia ʻoe I Las Vegas, e hele mai. Hiki a ʻoe ke aʻo mai, ke ʻōlelo mai I kou lumi me ka maluhia. Aloha, my name is Mailani makaʻinaʻi. Aloha to all. I'm here at the Hale here in Las Vegas off of Windmill Street. And this class is going to be from now till about 5:30. I will be teaching ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi here every 2 Sundays for every month, 2 Sundays a month. So, hele mai, if you're in Las Vegas, come. Hele mai, come and learn Hawaiian, come and learn our language. And if not, please learn, please speak. You can speak, talk story, and learn new phrases, new words in the comfort of your home. So first, before we begin our actual papa, we are going to start with na'au makua, and we do this 3 times. In Hawaiian culture, we're very spiritual people, and we always begin with pule, with the acknowledgement of ke akua, and na'au makua, our kupuna, and makua, all those that have come together to bring us forth. Na'au makua. Na'au makua mai ka lahiki a ka lākau, mai ka oku I a ka hala wai. Na'au makua I a ka hina kua, I a ka hina alo, I a ka ākau I ka lani, o ki hā I ka lani, o we I ka lani, nunulu I ka lani, ka holo I ka lani. Eia nā pulapula o kou o ka poʻe Hawaiʻi. E mālama o kou ia mākou, e ulu I ka lani, e ulu I ka honua, e ulu I ka pai aina o Hawaiʻi. E ho mai ka ike, e ho mai ka ikaika, e ho mai ke aka mai, e ho mai ka mau popopono, e ho mai ka ike pāpālua, e ho mai ka mana. Na'au makua mai ka lahiki a ka lākau, mai ka hoʻokuʻi a ka hala wai. Na'au makua I a ka hina kua, I a ka hina alo, I a ka ākau I ka lani, o ki hā I ka lani, o e I ka lani, nunulu I ka lani, ka holo I ka lani. Eia nā pulapula o kou o ka poʻe Hawaiʻi I Las Vegas. E malama o kou ia mākou, e ulu I ka lani, e ulu I ka honua, e ulu I ka pai aina o Hawaiʻi. E ho mai ka ike, e ho mai ka ikaika, e ho mai ke aka mai, e ho mai ka mau popopono, e ho mai ka ike pāpālua, e ho mai ka mana. Na'au makua mai ka lahiki a ka lākau, mai ka hoʻokuʻi a ka hala wai. Na'au makua I a ka hina kua, I a ka hina alo, I a ka ākau I ka lani, o ki hā I ka lani, o we I ka lani, nunulu I ka lani, ka holo I ka lani. Eia nā pulapula o kou I ka poʻe Hawaiʻi Las Vegas. E malama o kou ia mākou, e ulu I ka lani, e ulu I ka honua, e ulu I ka pai aina o Hawaiʻi, e ho mai ka ike, e ho mai ka ikaika, e ho mai ke aka mai, e ho mai ka mau popopono, e ho mai ka ike pāpālua, e ho mai ka mana. A mama, ua noa. And so I start with that, and then we're going to have some mele for the keiki, because it's always fun, le'a no. And these are ways that we can integrate ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi with our keiki, not just the speaking of it, but the mele and the dancing of it. Mai kaʻi ʻolua no ai mai kaʻi au. Okay, hele mai. Ai. He ai mai kaʻi au. Kala mai. Ai. Hiki ke kupaʻa I ana e. Kupaʻa I ana e. Ku mai e ku mai. Eia ke mele e ai mai kaʻi au nā Lilinoe Andrews he ana ke no Punana leo. Hiki ke aʻo mai ke ia mele mai YouTube no ka ʻaina ʻōiwi. Mai ka ike ia mele E ai mai ka iau I nā mea ai kupono, ka lau ai, hua ai, miki ai, pai ai, ola ku'u nui kino, pauku ʻelua, e holo au I mua, e holo au I hope, lele I luna, o ku'u I lalo, I kaika mai ku'u kino. Pauku ʻekolu, e apo au I ka pono, a ole nā I ka ino, ku pa'a mau o ka oia i'o, ola ku'u no'ono'o. Ke, mau makaukau?
Hi.
E ai mai ka I au, I nā mea ai kupono, ka lau ai, hua ai, miki ai, pai ai, ola ku'u nui kino, ola ku'u nui kino. E ai mai ka I au, I nā mea ai kupono, ka lau ai, hua ai, miki ai, pai ai, ola ku'u nui kino, ola ku'u nui kino. He holo. He holo au I mua, he holo au I hope, lele I luna o ku'u I lalo, I kaika mai ku'u kino, I kaika mai ku'u kino. He holo au I mua, he holo au I hope, lele I luna o ku'u I lalo, I kaika mai ku'u kino, I kaika mai ku'u kino. E apo au I ka pono, a ole nāna I ka ino, ku pa'a mau o ka oia i'o, ola ku'u no'ono'o, ola ku'u no'ono'o. E apo au I ka kalamai. E apo au I ka pono, a ole nāna I ka ino, ku pa'a mau I ka oia i'o, ola ku'u no'ono'o, ola hana hou, e apo au. E apo au I ka pono, a ole nāna I ka ino, ku pa'a mau I ka oia i'o, ola ku'u no'ono'o, ola ku'u no'ono'o, maika'i. Aloha! Aloha e ka ʻohana, Darren, a me Kyan. Mike. Oh, probably. Oia paha. That's my van. Oia ku'uka'a. Mahalo. I know. Love maua I nā ka'a ʻelua, and then love I nā mea ukana a pau. Poina vale. Kalamai, mahalo. You want to check the van? Sorry. Ai. Ula ula. Ula ula. Ai, ula ula. Ula. Makaukau, na vai ho'olu'u? Eia. Ula ula mele mele poni ponu ele ele. Akala alani ke o ahina hina oma oma o. Ula ula. Meka uli uli. Ula ula mele mele poni uli uli ele ele. Akala alani ke o ahina hina oma oma o. Maku e. Mahalo. Mahalo.
When Camille was singing ula ula, she said maku awe.
Maku e awe. Okay, mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Mahalo no ko hele mai ana. E a kako vale no. But I have some new he papa ho I ke ia la. So no laila. Kalamai. I left my back open. Yeah. Awe. Kalamai. Mahalo. Okay, we left off makapapa kune, our last class, we left off with make make. But as we holomua with our ʻŌlelo, I wanted to bring some attention and focus to pidgin. No kamea, because if you are good at your pidgin, you will be Hawaiian, ʻŌlelo Hawaii will be easy for you, yeah? So pidgin is a little bit like Yoda. It's like you're speaking backwards in the English language. And these are ways, I know we all come from different moku, different islands. So Hawaii Island get its own pidgin, from Hilo to Kona. Molokai get its own sings, Maui, Oahu, Kauai. But we're just gonna do a generalized pidgin English segment really fast before we move on. And the whole purpose of us kind of going through this is to just bring Hawaiian, mea Hawaii into our consciousness daily. It's like, of course, we all strive to be more fluent in our ʻŌlelo, but the point is if there's certain words that you pick up, just adding it into your everyday language helps us be a little bit more Hawaiian conscious, helps us to use our mana'o, deepen our mana'o, strengthen our mana'o, not only in ourselves, but also in others, especially in other Kanaka, other Hawaiians, and other natives. So here's this first sentence here. It says, blew the car. Like, I'm sure we all notice, like, oh, blew the car. We usually put an adjective before the noun, or we use a descriptive before the mea. So blew the car. Or, I mean, these are just simple sentences that we can think of to kind of understand the structure of ʻŌlelo. But ugly the cat, ugly that cat near you, ugly that cat over there. Or mean the food, mean this food, mean that food. Like ono this food, ono that food. Okay, pretty her, pretty you. Handsome him, or he handsome. Or handsome you, you handsome. I going beach, he going beach. I going store, she going store. So in this little pidgin English exercise, when I push it over to the ʻŌlelo, you start to kind of see the connection and why pidgin English became such a thing. The history of that is because of many cultures coming to Hawaii, many languages coming to Hawaii, and also with the dominance of the English language, how it became to be so dominant in all cultures, and we kind of just put things together. Things like Jankampo, things like Bombay, and we can go on with certain things from pidgin and how it's come to be. But if you know pidgin, you will pick up ʻŌlelo even faster. So, blew the car, uli uli ke ka'a, or polu ke ka'a. Or ugly that cat, or pupuka ka popoki. Pupuka kena popoki. Kena, remember, kena is that near you. Pupuka kela popoki, or that over there. Ugly that cat over there. And these are certain things, I mean, I know it doesn't sound nice, but just ways in which we already know each of us have a certain amount of ʻŌlelo that we picked up growing up. And you can use it in everyday talk, even in the smallest things. You can use your kela, your kena. Okay? Ono ka me'ai. Oh, it was delicious. Mean the food. Ono ka me'ai. Or this food. Ono ke ia me'ai. This is so ono. Or that laula over there. Ono kela lau. Yeah? So you can use these exercises and take some time to interchange the subject matter and interchange your adjective or your descriptive matter. Okay? Oh, aye.
Can you go back to the one before this? Can you take a picture?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Mahalo.
But that's true. It's pretty much backwards, yeah?
Aye.
Not backwards, but
Yeah, we just, in a perfect English language setting,
right.
when we started to translate Hawaiian into English, that's how we did it. We kept our structure,
Right.
but we just interchanged the actual context, the words, the translation of the word.
Because one of his teachers caught it too when she would hear him speak. Well, him and other Hawaii kids in the school would be like, they switch. Like I said, beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we do pidgin. That's how you do it.
Pidgin.
Yeah.
I know, and another thing too, sometimes you'll hear us say like for example, blew the car, like
Right.
blew the car, no? That's so Hawaii Island. I hear them say no at the end. When you're like, no? Yes?
Like
I?
answer your own question.
Yeah. And you know, in Espanol, in Spanish, they usually end with a no. So I don't know if that was something that we picked up as Hawaiians in time. and we just kind of threw it in in our pidgin, like oh, she pretty, no, or he handsome, no, and it's like, oh no, yeah. Oh yeah. Cody's mom is from Honomu, no Honomu mai oya, and so she says that all the time. Oh yeah, no, yeah, no, and you're like, yeah, no, yeah. it's funny. Yeah, Honomu, Hilo side, yeah. Past Hamakua? Yeah, past Hamakua? Yeah. I went there once, finally, for the first time. Hele au me ka'ukaika mahina, I kawailele o akaka. Yeah, akahi no wau e ike, hele yuka, ike I kawailele. Ke ua kanani. And anu, and then the hele the stairs. Oh, I ke kahila the next day, I kahila haku uvavai. I was like, I never even walked that far. Ole loa ke ala hele, you know, but ke la hele oh, nui. So, handsome him, handsome you, I going beach, I going store, he going beach, she going store. And this is also why you still hear Hawaii people, local people too, speaking in pidgin. So if you have a good handle on your pidgin, your transition into ʻŌlelo will be so much smoother. Yeah? So uli ke ka'a, pupuka ka popoki, pupuka kena popoki, pupuka kela popoki. Mean the food, ono kame'ai. And then in your ʻŌlelo, practice using your own kaila or style of speaking. If you listen to manaleo or speakers of Hawaiian language whose first language was Hawaiian, they have such personality in the way that they ʻŌlelo. And I know that at times we are learning something new, so it's kind of typical to kind of sound a little mechanical at times, but each and every one of us have our own ano, we have our personality. So that's why I say when you watch manaleo speak, they have like such personality when they speak. And that's the part of the language that I think is missing in times in class, is inputting that personality or your own kaila into your speaking. So like when we eating good food, it's like, ooh, ono ka me'ai, keua ka ono ka me'ai. Or like, nani oya, she's so beautiful. Oh, nani oya, nani oya, you're so beautiful. Nani oya, ui oya, he's so handsome. Ui oya, you're so handsome. Ui oya. And then we went over this last time. Hele kahakai, hele kahakai au. I'm going beach. Hele kahakai oya. She going beach. Hele hale ku ai au. I'm going to the store. Ehele ku ai oya. Ehele hale ku ai oya. He going store. She's going store. Okay. So let's go through that together. We'll just go down from one line to the next. Okay. Uli ke ka'a. Uli ke ka'a. And if we turn that into gray, that would be hina ke ka'a. Or black the car. Ele ke ka'a. Yeah. And so even learning the keiki things are so important, because from the keiki things like the waiho'olu'u, the colors, or po'omaka ihuaha, pepe alima, mana lima, all of those things you can use in everyday talk story. Okay, next, pupuka ka popoki, pupuka kena popoki, pupuka kela popoki. And if we want to say, oh, cute the cat, Kyuke is cute, so you would say kyuke ka popoki, kyuke kena popoki. If you want to talk about a dog is ilio, kyuke kela ilio. Yeah. So these sentence structures are super easy to remember, because really all you are doing is interchanging the hua ʻŌlelo, but you're keeping the structure, because we all know pidgin here. We all talk pidgin here. There was a time when pidgin was looked upon as like a language from a lesser people. I went to private school since first grade. My parents, mahalo to my mom and dad for sending me to private school, but it was really pa'akiki because I was in a kula without a lot of, like, there were not a lot of Hawaiians there. And there were only maybe a couple of kids that came from local kind families that spoke pidgin and could understand me. And I did have a teacher who used to make fun of me in class, and that was not a good feeling when you're like 6 years old. But now, as I gotten older, you know, the reclaiming of our language and our culture, it's like these things that was once upon a time looked poorly on, now is highly celebrated, especially when you see all the politicians with their aloha shirts and they all want the most prettiest and expensive lei. It's like, oh, you like be like us now, yeah? Oh, okay. Anyhow, nani oya, nani oi, nani oya, nani oi. Yeah, so when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you can tell your wahine is, nani oi, nani oi. And then when you get up in the morning too, you can tell your kane, ui oi, ui oi. Okay. E hele ka hakai au, e hele ka hakai oya. We remember, oh, oya is him or her, oi is you, right? Okay. I'm going to move into the ale manaka because these are also ways in which we can integrate ʻŌlelo into our daily lives, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. We went through this quickly last time. So we'll start with la pule, o keia kala o la pule. What's also interesting though, and I'm not trying to confuse you, but just for the sake of being as accurate as I possibly can be, the Hawaiian moon calendar follows the Mayan calendar. Our calendar is more like a dial than it is a grid, and it follows the moon. That is why when you look at the days of the week, it's po akahi, po alua, po akolu, po aha, po alima, po aono, la pule, day of prayer. Okay? So if you know your Hawaiian numbers, this also will become easy for you. Ekahi, elua, ekolu, eha, elima, eono, makala, ehiku, he la pule. Okay? So po akahi, po alua, po akolu, po aha, po alima, po aono. He aha ke ia la. What is today? He aha ke ia la. Ai, pololei, o la pule ke ia. Mahalo. O ka po'ahia ke ia, what po or what day? So this is what you can ask. Like you can ask Kayan. We ask Keli'i and Kiha all the time. O ka po'ahia ke ia, what is today? O ka la pule, well I put ka, e kalamai. But you can put o la pule ke ia too. It depends on your kaila, so it's up to you. Okay? E kalamai about that ka, because like I would say o po'akahi, ai. Okay? He aha ka malama ai ole he aha ka mahina ke ia. Kiha keli'i, he aha ka malama ke ia. He lila. O ape lila ka malama ke ia. Ai? Malama and mahina both mean month. Mahina, of course, we know means moon. And then we can even get more specific. I could do the moon calendar on our next class and we can get more specific on that. And then we can talk about why that's important too next class. But for now, as we are coexisting with the rest of the world, these are the mahina or malama. So we can go through this together. Makakau, a'oya, yanuali, pepeluali, malaki, apelila, mei, yune, walai, yulai, aukake, kepa ke mapa, oka kopa, nove mapa, keke mapa. So I get a little hui kau, ano hui kau au, no, na malama, kepa ke mapa, ame keke mapa, ke kani ano like. The sound is almost similar, but then I remember, oh, September there's a P in September. September, so kepa, 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 ke mapa. And then keke mapa is December, so keke mapa, keke mapa. That's how I remember, because I cannot tell you how many times when I talking story in ʻŌlelo, and then I'm like, kekemapa, but we're in September, or kepa kemapa, but we're in December. So that's how I remember that. Okay. O ka lā hea ke ia, o ka lā hea ke ia. What is the day? What is the date today? O ka lā hea ke ia. He la umikuma lua. O ka la umikuma lua ke ia. O ka la umikuma lua o apelila ke ia. So these are conversations we can have with our family, with our keiki, each day. Because we're looking at the calendar anyways. What we got today? Oh, we have jujitsu. Oh, we did boxing. Oh, we have hula. Oh, we have this. Yeah? So these are definitely conversations we already can have in ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi. That's not too pa'akiki. Okay? Let's try this again. O ka poʻahia ke ia. Maikai. O la pule ke ia. Right? And then makala opopo tomorrow, when you ask o ka poʻahia ke ia. Ai, polole. See? Hikino. Do you see that, Cayenne? Yeah? Maupopo? Kahi po'alua. Oh, no, it's okay. That's why good.
Like, the pigeon is a little hard.
No, it's my ka'i. That's why we stay.
But
I'm so glad he's here. Again, o ka malama hea ke ia. O ka malama hea ke ia. O apelila ke ia. Ai. Ai. Ai ole hiki ke ʻŌlelo ina makemake ʻoe e ʻŌlelo I ke kahi mea ho, I ke kahi mea hoʻoko hiki ke ʻŌlelo o apelila ka malama. O apelila ka malama ke ia. Or you can say for short, o apelila ke ia. Basically you're saying it's April, or you can say it's the month of April. But you're saying the same thing. Ua like alike. Aloha e ka ohana ke kahi aku. Aloha nui. Hey Trace. Aloha. Hi baby girl. Okay, so I tried to make this diagram with ʻŌlelo e kalamai.
what is month? What did you say for month again?
Ai, so you can use mahina or malama. Yeah. And then the next class I'll go over the moon calendar so we can look at things. Yeah. But yeah, month is mahina, ai ole, malama. Yeah. Hi ui, aloha. And the whole Hawaiian moon calendar system, Joseph Poi Poi, he helped put this together, I believe. And he was a very ingenious Kanaka. He was a researcher. I mean, he helped with the newspaper, and he helped make sure that he did a report on, they call it Kaulana Mahina. And when I first saw this, Kaulana Mahina, I was thinking like, you know in hula, Kaulana, like Kaulana Kauai. I was like, oh, Kaulana Mahina, the infamous moon. But then I saw the word and it was separated because it's Kaulana Mahina. It's the way that the moon, lana, yeah, lana malie kind. So I was like, oh, okay, that's so cool. So it's interesting how we put things together in whatever knowledge that we have, but then when you keep going and then you find newness to it, then you're like, oh, that makes sense. Kaulana, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so here we see, now we can see the actual calendar. Hea hake ia la, Sunday. Ai. Hea hake ia la. Po'akahi. Ai. I don't know, worries. Hea hake ia la. Ai, mai kai. Hea ha ke ia la. Ai, a ke ia. A mea koi. Ai, mai kai. So really ma'alahi no. La pule, po a kahi, po a lua, po a kolu, po a ha, po a lima, po a ono. Really easy kind exercises we can do every day with our keiki. Ai. Okay. And then o ka hola hea ke ia, also we can do this because we know the numbers. So if you ina ike oi ina mea helu, hiki ke ʻŌlelo I ka manawa. So, manawa. Manawa in Hawaiian is time. But what I really love about the word manawa is mana and va, which means you're in a va, you're in this space of mana. And I love talking about this because we all need to value our time as Hawaiians. How do we want to spend the time that we have as Hawaiians? Who do we want to give our mana to? And that's something that we sometimes forget as Hawaiians. We forget that wherever we are, wherever we go, and whoever we are with, that is an extension of our mana. And so we want to make sure that we are able to give off good mana and absorb good mana too. Not take, but be around good mana. And when we allow our intuition to serve us, we know we're in a place that's not maika'i for us, not maika'i for our family. It's time to go. It's time to hit it. Okay, so manawa. Okay, so this statement, and also you can also use it as a question. Kalamai. O ka hola e kahi ke ia. It's 1 o'clock. O ka hola, and just interchange these numbers. O ka hola e lua ke ia. It's 2 o'clock. O ka hola e kolu ke ia. E ha. O ka hola e ha ke ia. O ka hola e lima ke ia. Let's say it together. O ka hola e ono ke ia. Let's go to e hiko. O ka holo e hiko ke ia. E walu. O ka hola e walu ke ia. And Eva, o ka hola Eva ke ia. A umi, o ka hola umi ke ia. And then umi kumakahi, o ka hola umi kumakahi ke ia. A, o ka hola umi kumalua ke ia. Ai. Okay. And then this hapalua hola is like 1 turtles, yeah? Kalamai. So 130. Hey, come on. Okay. Hey, come on. Kalamai. Hey. O ka hapalua hola e kahi ke ia. It's 1:30. O ka hapalua hola e lua ke ia. Hana ho, let's go down through these, okay? O ka hapalua hola e kolu ke ia. O ka hapalua hola e ha ke ia. O ka hapalua hola e lima ke ia. O ka hapalua hola e ono ke ia. O ka hapalua hola e hiku ke ia. O ka hapalua hola e walu ke ia. O ka hapalua hola Eva ke ia. O ka hapalua hola umi ke ia. O ka hapalua hola umi kumakahi ke ia. O ka hapalua hola umi kumalua ke ia. Okay. There are ways you can say it's 1:45 and 1:45, but that's just kind of a lot already. I just feel like it's good if we know the hours and the half an hours, yeah? And if you really want to get specific, you know your numbers, and we can go through that too, but super, not too hard. Okay. And then this exercise I love too because it makes me think of, well, it is from the 12 Days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 1 minor bird and 1 papaya tree. On the second day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 2 coconuts and 1 minor bird and 1 papaya tree. But we took all of those exercises and we just put it in ʻŌlelo. And this is how we say, like, ehio mau manu, how many? Like a lot of times I have to ask my husband, ehio mau kala, like, hey, how much money you get? Because ha'awi mai. Ehio mau, yeah, ha'awi mai. Anyhow, ehio mau manu. So ehio mau manu. In ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi, and this gets a little bit tricky. In the mele 12 Days of Christmas, we do say 1 minor bird and 1 minor bird and 1 papaya tree. Yeah, but in ʻŌlelo, instead of saying e kahi manu, if there is only 1 in ʻŌlelo, we say ho'okahi. And it's kind of like that song, Uncle Danny sings that song, o oi ho o kahi, like you are the only one. So I really love this, and I'll get into it even more because in ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi, we really specify numbers and like people and things. We talked about this last class, I think maybe 2 classes ago, the term kaua, kako, mako, lako, kaua, maua, laua. There, in our language, there's a specified term when it's only you and me, and that's kaua. And you'll see a lot of kaua in Mele Hawaiʻi and Hawaiian songs. And for there to be a specified word that describes you and me, it really means that Hawaiians, we valued one-on-one time. If I had one-on-one time with my daughter, one-on-one time with my mom, one-on-one time with my dad, one-on-one time with my husband, you know, that time is so sacred because that time belongs to no one else. And your focus, that aloha and that mana belongs to that kaua time, that kaua union. So sometimes when I'm telling my husband, I'm trying to give him a hint like, hey, we need date night. Sometimes I'm like, hey, we need kaua time. So simple things of inputting Hawaiian words into your daily life. You don't have to be a fluent speaker, but just using small Hawaiian words to describe things or say things really helps uplift your consciousness. Hey, Brother Curtis, aloha. Okay, so, e hio mau manu, ho'okahi manu. Second day of Christmas, e hio mau niu, e lua mau niu. Third day of Christmas, e hio mau he'e, he mau e kolu he'e. E hio mau pua, he mau e ha pua. E hio mau pua'a, he mau e lima pua'a. That's the one. 5 big fat pigs. Yeah. E hio mau olapa, e hio mau olapa. How many hula dancers? He mau e ono olapa. E hio mau o pai ula, he mau e hiku o pai ula. E hio mau ukulele, he mau e walu ukulele. Ai. E hio mau kalo, he mau eiva kalo. E hio mau kalipa, he mau umi kalipa. Okay? So simple things we can start to do, like really simple kind conversations we can have. E hio mau mea. E hio mau ki, how many keys? E hio mau tea, how many tea leaf? E hio mau lau, how many lau we get? E hio mau lau. Oh, he mau e kolu. So really simple kind things that we can interchange into our daily language. Okay? Let's see. Pehea kalapule I Las Vegas. How is Sunday here in Las Vegas? Okay. Anu, cold. Kaua, rainy. Kahui, chilly. Kamakani, windy. Oh, mau no kamakani ke iala pule. Kamahana, warm. And you can use mehana too. Mahana, mehana. Walike, depending on what your kaila is, what you like to use. Kapoli, overcast. It's a little overcast today. It's kind of nice. Kavela, vela, hot. And sometimes you'll hear Hawaiians say vevela, or vela. It's just the way that they kind of emphasize the word and the meaning. Ka'ino, stormy. Ko. So ko in Hawaiian is season. In Mele Hawaiʻi, in Hawaiian songs, you will hear no na kaua ko. That means from season to season. No na kaua ko. No na kaua ko. And you'll hear no na kaua ko he Hawaiʻi mau. From season to season, I am Hawaiian forever and ever and ever. Mau. Okay. Also with the mana'o of when we ask pehea oi, oia mau no. That mo is that core word that we hear and see in a lot of our language. Mo. E mau ke e o ka aina. E ho'o mau. E mau ko ka kola hui. E ho'o mau. So mo. Okay. So summertime, which is around the corner, ke kau vela. Autumn or fall is ha'ulelo. So in ʻŌlelo, ha'ule in Hawaiian means to fall, like, oh, sometimes the keikis, they fall down, ha'ule oi, mai ha'ule, don't fall down, or you wouldn't fall down, ha'ule oi. Lau is the leaf, so ha'ule lau. Really easy to kind of remember that. Winter is ʻŌlelo, ʻŌlelo. And spring, which is what we're in now, is ke kupulau, ke kupulau. Kupu, kupu kupu is like the blooming or the growing, the coming through the ground, lau, spring. Yeah, to spring forth, ke kupulau. So again, we can use this saying as well each day. Pehea ke ia la, pehea ke ia la, pehea oi, pehea ka ohana, pehea ka hana, how's work? Okay. Pehea ko ohana, pehea ko makuahine, pehea ko kupunahine. You know, how's your mother? How is your grandmother? Yeah, pehea ko anake, how's your auntie? Pehea ko anakala. We can interchange those terms anytime. Pehea, pehea. And then you don't have to say pehea, but you can. But some kaila, some ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi speakers will say pea, pea, right? Which is a fast version of saying pehea. Okay? Depending on how you like saying them or what mood you're in, those are all hikino. Okay? A'ole, anu anu ke ia la. Yeah, it's not hot, it's anu anu, it's cold. Anu anu ke ia la. A'ole, hello, anu anu ke ia. And now, as I'm looking into these two interchangeable sentences, they both mean the same thing. Okay? Anu anu ke ia la. This is the pidgin version. Cold today. It's cold today. He la anu anu ke ia. The day is cold. This day is cold. He la anu anu ke ia. And if I'm confusing you, let's just focus on the pidgin one for now. Anu anu ke ia la. Cold today. Okay? Vela ke ia la. Hot today. Okay? Makani. He makani no ke ia la. It's windy today. Okay? Ka ua ua. It's rainy today. Ua ua ke ia la. Okay? Or if it's stormy, ka ino ino ke ia la. Okay? This oko'a exercise is our opposites. So nui, li'i li'i. Big, small. Nui. Nui ke ia lau lau. Oh, this lau lau is so nui. Li'i li'i ke ia lau lau. Oh, this lau lau so small. Okay. Lo'ihi pokole. Lo'ihi is long or tall. Pokole is short or small. Okay. Lo'ihi ke ia mahi mahi. This mahi mahi is long. Lo'ihi ke ia mahi mahi. You guys hear that? I'm saying long this mahi mahi. Or pokole ke ia ia. Pokole ke ia kole. This kole is small. Yeah, throw them back. Yeah, hoi hoi. Throw them back. Give them back. Okay. Au is like the daytime and po. But really, and when I do the Hawaiian moon calendar, I'll get into more of the whole kakahiaka, au awakea awina la, ahi ahi po ke au moe. I'll get into that later. But just for the sake of time, and I don't want to make you too huiko, too confused. This is the oko'a. This is the opposites. And we know this, if you know your Hawaiian music, you guys know that song, Ikapo me ke au. Yeah, Ikapo me ke au. That means from day to night, night to day. Okay, wahine ain kane, mai kai ole, ai ole heva. So this ole here, we remember ole can be ole as in zero, or ole is just the opposite of the word in front of it. So mai kai ole means not mai kai, huh? Mai kai ole, poina ole, poina, to forget, poina ole, unforgettable. Yeah. Palena ole. Palena is like a boundary or a line. Palena ole, to be boundless, to be limitless. Okay? And in a lot of mele Hawaiʻi, you'll hear these laha ole, lua ole, like ole, poina ole. Those are all mai ole, kapua mai ole. Those are all expressions of how great something is. So lua ole, lua is second, lua ole is second to none. Lua ole, laha ole, to be uncomparable, laha ole. Poina ole, unforgettable. So if anyone wants to get into writing Hawaiian songs, those are some ways to kind of express this second to none, uncomparable, no can compare, unforgettable. Pau'ole. Pau'ole means never ending. But just a word of caution, when you use certain terms like pau or hala in mele, you really got to be careful with that sometimes. And that's just a deeper conversation. But yeah, you'll hear me ke aloha pau'ole, me ke aloha poina ole, he pua laha ole, he pua mai ole, mai. What does mai mean? Yeah, to like mai, to get to wither, yeah? Like back in the day, before we had irons and boil hot water for our tea leaf or throw them in a microwave, we actually used to take the lauki and spread them on the grass and let the sun do the work. That's what we used to do. And what happens to the lauki? It goes mai. Not mai, but mai. So mai ole, that's why you'll hear kapua mai ole, a never fading flower. Yeah, there we go. Anyhow, currently, you can all find me over here. Yeah, but I'm also going to go backwards a little bit. And I'm going to find a mele that I can close with in just a few. But he mauni no. You guys have any questions? Any questions about today's exercises or ha'avina? Yeah? Outside, oh yeah. Makani, he makani ke yala. Oh yeah, outside, mai kai, then I'm gonna go to that one. Uncle Danny, okay. So maloko I loko. This iuka ikai mauka makai. I put this here because you'll hear people use this, like iuka, like the mele kiau nani. Iuka la iuka na manu o kaleva. You could say mauka la mauka, but iuka sounds a little bit better. The E and the ma in English, they just mean at or in. Like ayaw I hilo. I'm in Hilo. Okay? Hale ma Hilo. I went to Hilo. Kalamai. So, uncle. Maloko, iloko, inside. Mawaho, iwaho, outside. Mavaina, ivaina, in between or in the middle of. Maluna, iluna, on, up or above. Malalo, ilalo is below, on the bottom or down. And in mele, you'll also hear iluna a ilalo, from up to down. Yeah. Yes. And that's why it's my strong belief that if maybe language is a little bit hard to understand, but maybe you understand music better. So if music is more your strength, the more Hawaiian music you know, learn, and play, language can come easier. And vice versa for people who are better at language. If they're learning Hawaiian songs, you can be just fine. Yeah. Oh, I know, is it? Ka'ua'ua? Iwaho? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Makani. So, makani no iwaho ka hale. Makani no iwaho da hale. Yeah. Oh, ka ino. Woo. I know. So hui kau, like inehine. So yesterday, inehine wa mahana kala. It was kind of warm, but okay yala. Wa anu no ike kakayaka. Yeah. And you hear me. I'm not a perfect speaker. I stumble, and I also sometimes I stutter in my ʻŌlelo, but I just keep going. So ina hui kau oi e holomua oi. So if you stumble in your ʻŌlelo, just keep going. No one's going to really be judging you. You don't have to worry. The main thing is to ʻŌlelo and to try and holomua and ho'omau. Okay? All right. Let me go find a really good mele for all of us. Maybe I'll find a couple. Actually, there's so many. E mau ko kapa ʻŌlelo. Oh, alulike is a good one. Alulike. Alulike. Kalamai. And a nice shout out to Brother Kalani Heu for allowing me to borrow his mother's ukulele. His mother was Auntie Dorinda Burnett, and he's allowing me to borrow her ukulele for the time being. Mahalo. Oh, sorry. Alulike. Alulike lyrics. Get all good Hawaiian songs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Hawaiʻi na pua mai ole na pua nani e aluli ke mai kako e na oiwi o Hawaiʻi na pua mai ole na pua mai ole. Come on, I don't even know this part. Ka oia I o e hana me ka haʻahaʻa e ʻŌlelo pono kako e hana me ka oia I o e hana me ka haʻahaʻa e ʻŌlelo pono kako e ʻŌlelo pono kako. So really easy song. And then let's go to Kana'i Aupuni. These mele are mele that I like to share because they are like lahui kind mele. They're Hawaiian national mele songs that kalamai. Here we go here. Songs that deepen our pride. And so before I go and jump into the mele, like I did the last song, kalamai, I will go through the ʻŌlelo. And feel free to repeat after me, okay? So, e Hawaiʻi nui kuauli. Mai kai. One more time. E Hawaiʻi nui kuauli. Next line na. E na honua o piʻilani. Next line na. O ahu a ka kuhi hewa. Kauaʻi o mano kalani po. Okay. So in this first pauku, it's calling forth each of the nalani eha, the main namoku eha, the largest 4 islands. E Hawaiʻi nui kuauli. Nui kuauli, it says here verdant country, yes, polole, kela. But I look at kuauli as like your backbone, your kula iwi, your lineage. To have a nui kuauli means to have a strong backbone. It means that no one is going to sway you or influence you more than you. It means that you are strong in your convictions, in your beliefs, and in your values. Nui kuauli was also a term described being pai'ea or kamehameha, kamehameha nui, because he was a very reaffirmed ali'i who went forth to ho'ohui ka'aina, ho'ohui namoku. Just don't tell the Kaua'i people that because they were not truly conquered. But Hawaiʻi nui kuauli, okay? We know that it's, yes, verdant country, but this is also a reference to Kamehameha, okay? E nā honua o piʻilani, nā honua o piʻilani, who can guess what reference this is? Piʻilani. So Piʻilani was the most well-known chief of Maui. Nā honua o Piʻilani, the bays of Piʻilani. So this is calling forth Hawaiʻi Island, Maui Island, and we're seeing the chiefly references. Kuauli, Piʻilani. Under here, you'll see O Maui Nui a Kama, another reference to Maui. Chief Kamalavalu, from Maui. And then Oahu, o Kakuhiheva. Anybody from Oahu? This is our chief, Kakuhiheva. So Kakuhiheva, just to share, he was not the type of ali'i that we saw in Chief of War, who was fighting all the battles and ripping people apart. His specialty was hosting. He was the kind of chief that would malama you into his court and make sure, oh, you had enough to drink? How about you? Oh, come make plate. You know, that kind of chief. He was very skilled into understanding and reading people, but knowing how to de-escalate tension by how? By making sure everybody got fed. And everybody, if you want ino, you can ino, not too much, but you're gonna eat. And then I'm gonna have you sit with these people here because I know you get along with these people here. And you're gonna sit in the corner with these people here because I know you get along with these people here. And I know your favorite game is konane, so I'm gonna make sure the konane board is out there for you. That was Kakuhiheva's specialty. And also why in his time, it was mostly a peaceful time because you never need to have war, okay? Kauai o Mano Kalanipo. Well, we know this is Kauai, and Mano Kalanipo is the ali'i for Kauai. And if you guys have been in your Merry Monarch vibe, right on. You got to see some of the most beautiful hula this past weekend. Just so nani. Speaking of Mano Kalanipo, I think the ladies of Halau o Kamuela, they were in these beautiful, like, shiny cellophane purple dresses with maile. I think they might have used sea grapes, but if that was mokihana, wow, because it is so hard to find mokihana. And I'll go through this again too, because the pua of Hawaiʻi Island. Who can guess what the pua of Hawaiʻi Island is? Hilo Town. Kalehua, Ililia. Yep, lehua. And the rain name of Hilo is Kauakani Lehua. Aye? So Lehua is known to be the pua of Hawaiʻi Island. And then we have Nahona o Piʻilani. What do you think the pua of Maui is? The pink rose. The pink rose, or Lokelani. What is that song Dennis Paval sings? Kaloke. Oh he avale oe he kaloke. Yeah, I cannot sing like Uncle Dennis, sorry, but that's the best I can do. Simple things we can use to lean on to remember. Okay? Oahu o Kakuhiheva. Oahu people, what is our pua? The ilima. Aye, the ilima. And we can kind of remember this because of May Day. Because May Day, Hawaiʻi Island is red, Maui is pink, Oahu is yellow or orange, and then Kauai is purple. So Mano Kalani Po, purple, their pua is the mokihana. Kalei mokihana. Okay? Oh, cactus maybe. I know.
The cone.
The cone? Oh yeah, the orange cone, huh? Hey, you're not wrong. You know, I used to think the construction back home was bad, but at least the brothers back home put them away, yeah, at the end of the day. Over here, it's Sunday, it's still out, yeah? It's like, oh, they just leave them. Vaiho vale. Yeah, vaiho vale is how you can say, oh, you just leave them out, eh? Like my van. I just went vaiho, yeah? Yeah, Darlene, I just went vaiho my van. Kala my but mahalo. Okay, I'm gonna stay over here. What is the mauna of Hawaiʻi Island? A mauna. Mauna Kea, polole. What is the mauna of Maui? Hale akala, polole. What is the mauna of Oahu? Aye, you get them, Hako. What is the mauna of Kauai? Wai ale ale. Yeah. And we can remember that by the mele. How does it go? Aloha eo iku aina ike ku kila kila o wai ale ale. See, all these mele that have been given to us holds all of the valuable knowledge that we could ever really need. Okay? Okay. Enna ivale no o ko. Okay? Come together. Na'i also means to come together, stand together, but to conquer together. And this is the thing, Hawaiians. You know, us Hawaiians, Hilo, very monarch weekend in this tiny little town. Everybody dropped at least like $3,000. If we can do that as a people, imagine how unstoppable we would be if we say, okay, let's get together, let's make our own bank, let's do this, let's make our own kula. We would be so unstoppable. It's amazing what we do. Oh. Oh man, well we gotta try again. I ku'upono a ole pau I ke kumupono o Hawaiʻi. Ke ku'upono a ole pau. Mai pono is not pau. This is the same as pau ole, yeah? A ole pau, pau ole. Ualike alike ka mana'o. The mana'o is the same, okay? I ke kumupono o Hawaiʻi, okay? Our moral foundation of Hawaiʻi. E mau ke eo ka aina I ka pono, okay? This mau ke eo ka aina I ka pono, yes, the state of Hawaiʻi recognizes this as our state motto, but this was said by King Kamehameha III Kauikeʻoli on La Hoʻihoʻi Ea, our Independence Day in July, the return of our independence, July 31st, I believe. July 31st, 1843. And that's why you'll see and hear e mau ke eo ka aina I ka pono in a lot of mele, in a lot of our songs. This ea, if you think about the term ea, we think about perpetuation, but if you can think of your ea, it's almost like ano too. It's almost like mana. We all have been given this birthright as Hawaiians, as Kanaka. E mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono. So the ea of the aina. It can only endure and survive if things are pono, if things are in balance. Okay? I ho'okahi kahi ka mana'o. We talked about ho'okahi earlier in this class today. I ho'okahi kahi ka mana'o. Be of one mind. I ho'okahi kahi pu'uwai. Be of one heart. I ho'okahi kahi ke aloha. Of one love. E mau ke eo ka aina I ka pono. This ho'okahi kahi, really, this writer is saying only one, not two, not three, not four, meaning try to seek commonality within each other. That's the mana'o of it. Find our strengths in our commonalities, not in our differences. Our differences will distract us. Okay? He leo aloha ia pae mai. Voices of Love speaking for all. Pae mai. Okay? Mai na kukulu mai o kahiki. From the foundations of kahiki. Kahiki is our elder moku, Tahiti. E I mai ana ia oe Hawaiʻi. Urging you, but really we're saying answer, speak. Be proactive. Okay, act upon. E I mai ana ia oe e Hawaiʻi. E malama I ka maluhia. E malama I ka maluhia. Preserve, continue to care for each other. Okay? Maluhia, maluhia is peaceful. Maluhia also means protection. To protect each other, to protect our resources. Okay? How does this go again? How does this go again? I hear the other song in my head, that's why. Oh, I remember now. Okay. pono Iho o kahi kamana'o Iho o kahi puwai Iho o kahi ke aloha E mau ke eo ka aina I ka pono E mau ke eo ka aina I ka pono E leo aloha ia pae mai Mai na pupu mai o kaiki E I mai ana ia oe Hawaiʻi E malama I ka maluhia E malama I ka maluhia E Hawaiʻi E Hawaiʻi nui kuauli E na honoa o piʻilani O ahu o ka puhihera Hawaiʻi o mano kalani po Hawaiʻi o mano kalani po E na I wale, last one E na I wale no o kou I kupono a ole pau I ke kupono o Hawaiʻi E mo ke eo ka aina I ka pono E mo ke eo ka aina I ka pono Mahalo na uno o Mailani. Ea kahi papa ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi ma na Hale. Thank you for coming and thank you for being here. I'll see you guys at the next one, end of this month. Makala umi ku makala iwakalua kumaono. Ai, o ke ia malama o Apelila. Mahalo. Ahui ho. Pali ko olo o kalahiki makaaino ailo kahiwa o na kupuna aloha ka halu'i kaua po ai hale elei vehi no ka pali ko olo o kalahiki makaaina o ailo kahiwa o na kupuna aloha ka